All right, welcome Standout fans. It's your boy Ron Money here. I'm here with my co-host Derrion. We got another episode of Science Over Stats for you guys today. This is start off. Follow our page on all social media sites at Standout Sports, and you can follow me personally at all social media handles at Ron Monies and Facebook at Ron Favela. And I'm gonna pass it off to Derrion. Introduce himself real quick.
Yo, it's your boy Derrion. Follow me at all social media handles at Gus Got Fans. That's like Ryan Money said here. Please shut up.
Show some love, man.
Standout sports all day, every day. I mean, ain't really much more I can say. Nothing less and nothing more. Just support, support in these hard times because the world is changing as we speak.
Right, definitely.
Come on, man. Let's get to it.
So today I want to give you guys a week one NFL recap. This is the first time we've had actual football since the Super Bowl back in February, So, me personally, man, I'm a football guy, so I'm excited to sit here, recap, chop it up, because I've seen a lot of great things. But with the season obviously just starting Sunday and we didn't have any preseason games, I want just everybody who is either new to watching football or whatever, just understand that these first couple weeks is gonna be sloppy because of not having preseason games. Usually we're used to having 4 preseason games
Yeah,
and just
COVID jacked everything up.
yeah, we're used to having everyone usually gets out their airs in the preseason. And this year we were supposed to have two
What, two
preseason
weeks
games.
in the preseason?
Yeah, we're supposed to have 2 weeks, and obviously, and because of COVID, we had none. So, like I said, expect sloppy play, all that stuff. And like Thursday we had the Chiefs against the Texans to open up the season. We saw a lot of great things for Patrick Mahomes. 3 touchdowns, and just the Chiefs overall. It looks like they
They look
didn't miss a beat.
perfect.
Like they literally look
They
like
look perfect.
they didn't need no preseason games. They came out right off the bat and just
And the running
whooped.
back that they drafted,
Yeah,
Shorty ran for like what, 2 touchdowns?
yeah. I mean,
Well, he ran for one and he caught. I think he received for one.
yeah. He's played. He had 138 yards rushing, 1 touchdown on the ground, and then with receiving, he had. No, he didn't have any yards receiving. He's at the 138 yards, but he like the Chiefs is overall. Yeah, it was only a 2 touchdown game, but they just put a beating on the Texans overall. And on the offense side of the ball for Houston, you could see the struggles. Obviously, without DeAndre Hopkins, you can tell he was obviously needed. And it didn't help
Yeah,
as
sure
well that
was.
the offensive line wasn't giving Watson time in the pocket, sit down, settle down, and just make throws. But you can obviously tell still that you're missing Hopkins. His absence is obviously noticeable because you used to have, whether you got Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, Randall Cobb, doesn't add up to DeAndre Hopkins. He's a fantastic wide receiver. I think he's the best receiver in the league currently. So that's hard to replace. Um, Another impressive who impressed me is Cam Newton. You know,
Damn.
2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. That's dumb. 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. I mean, 2 rushing touchdowns, obviously. But he just Josh McDaniels didn't really do too much with him. You know what I'm
He
saying?
looked
Like,
like a shell of him old self.
yeah, like I said, he didn't really throw for a lot. Only threw for like 155 yards. But as the weeks go on, they're just gonna ease him into the playbook and just get him comfortable with the system. Still, he's still learning. He's still got stuff to figure out. So, and then with their opponent, the Miami Dolphins, Ryan Fitzpatrick struggled extremely. 3 interceptions. So you're going to see Tua. Tagovailoa sooner than later. Might not be next week, or it might be during. Let's see how like the first drive goes or first half goes, whatever. But you're gonna see him very soon. So expect to see Tua
Shit,
on
throw
that
Tua
football
in.
field.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson had an excellent game for Seattle, 351 total yards, 4 touchdowns. On the other side of the ball with him, Matt Ryan had an excellent game too, putting up 450 yards, currently the league leader in passing yards. Um,
Him and that boy Julio.
yes, sir. Lamar Jackson still playing at MVP level. He's still
Yeah,
constantly
he had a
proving.
good game. He
Yeah,
had a good ass game.
he's still constantly proving those haters wrong,
He had
those
a good
doubters.
passing game too, right?
Yeah, 320 total yards, 3 passing touchdowns. So, like I said, man, not bad for a running back. Not bad for a running back.
Or a receiver, whatever
Yeah,
they want to call him.
right, man. Um, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams completely tore up the Minnesota Vikings defense. Everyone had doubted Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Like after they drafted Jordan Love, it's like, oh, Rodgers is gonna be done. He's washed up. My man's came out 364 yards, 4 touchdowns, with Adams having 156 of those yards, with 2 of those touchdowns as well. Um, the Bills got busy with the Jets. Josh Allen had a big game, 368 total yards and 3 total touchdowns. Um, and back to the Ravens, since they played Cleveland, Mayfield is continuing to show struggles. Just the Browns in general, they're just they have no identity. You know what I mean? They're obviously
Imagine
struggling.
being a Browns fan right now.
And it's like it's an overrated offense. You come in thinking like, yeah, like that team on paper is supposed to win a Super Bowl. That team on the field ain't
Should be
winning
doing
nothing.
great things. They should be doing great
Yeah,
things.
there's actually rumors that the Patriots are looking to possible trade talks for OBJ.
Who?
That'd be big. That'd be big getting Cam a target like him. That'd be
Oh,
interesting to
OBJ.
see. Do what?
OBJ
Yeah.
Cam. That'd be
Um.
nice.
No, another impressive performance. Joe Burrow. He didn't have a huge game against the Chargers, but he showed hope and just that he's the future for that organization. He had a great final drive. Driving down the field, for the game's tie-in field goal, which the kicker missed, which is disappointing. But AJ Green had made comments and that he was just calm, and the way he handled himself during that last drive was just really impressive. And like we expected that from Joe Burrow, though. We've seen how he played at LSU his senior year, especially in the national championship game. He's just, I think he's gonna be great. He's gonna have a very successful NFL career, if he stays healthy. Um, Gardner Minshew, me personally, I hated on bro. I didn't think he was gonna come.
Had a pretty good game, didn't
Yeah, 19 for 20, 3 touchdowns. Me personally, I didn't think that he should have been a starting quarterback. I thought that Cam, or they should have signed Cam, but obviously, it worked out. They upset the Colts. He was, like I said, damn near perfect. So he did a good job, and he's an underdog right now too, just the whole season. So I'm excited to see what he does the rest of the season. You know, like I said, I came out doubting him. I'm still doubting him. Anyone can have one good game. You gotta come and show me next week and the week after that and the week after that you belong as a starting quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Um, Josh Jacobs was big for Vegas. He had 3 touchdowns, and that's the first.
scored the first touchdown as a Las Vegas Raider.
Yep, and the first W in Las Vegas Raider history. And on the other side of the ball, they put CMC had a decent day. 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. Teddy debuted for the Panthers as well, 270 yards. Um, you know,
That's
it's
pretty
gonna get time
nice.
to get used to, seeing those different faces in different uniforms. But I said Teddy, did well against the Raiders. Another impressive thing I seen this weekend, the Washington defense sacked Carson Wentz 8 times.
Shit.
I don't know if like they thought it was a
That's
7-on-7. The offensive line didn't show up,
teaching language.
but there's no reason why your quarterback should be getting sacked 8 times in the game. They gotta do better. And that Washington football team is currently, what I'm saying, it's only 1 week, but they're at top of the NFC East standing. So shout out to them. Just keep grinding. Um, this
Yeah,
is
they
what
need to
I
have a talk with their
yeah
O-line coaches over there in Philadelphia.
yeah man. And this is what I've been waiting to talk about since Sunday, since I've seen the game, man. Let's talk about them Bears, man. Let's talk about Trubisky. You know, obviously,
Mm.
I was, man, stressing me out. Obviously, I was on Facebook making comments. They should have pulled him, but he came out in the
I
fourth
don't know how
quarter.
to feel about that.
He came out in the fourth quarter. He showed you 2018 Mitchell Trubisky. Obviously, I wish he would have shown that the whole game, but um, I wouldn't say everything is his fault. There was a bunch of times where the wide receivers had the ball right here and
And they
dropped.
dropped the pass.
But he did have a couple bad throws. There's a play right by the end zone where he missed Komet, on literally like an easy pass, should have been an easy snag, touchdown. Uh, just threw it off balance and it was a horrible throw. But the Bears did get lucky. DeAndre Swift did drop a pass in the end zone that would have gave the Lions the win. But I don't think that the Bears should start Foles just yet because if Trubisky, what I'm saying, and like I said, I expected sloppy play from the Bears, especially. That's one of the teams I did expect sloppy play from, but he finally got his stuff together and he played an excellent fourth quarter. So shout out to Mitch, keep doing your thing. Um, like I said, I'm so doubting you too, bro. You gotta show me not just in the fourth quarter of Sunday. You gotta show me this week against the Giants, even though they are not a great football team. You just gotta keep showing me that Foles doesn't belong on the field. Because personally, I'm not a fan of Foles either. So if I can keep him on the bench, then so be it. No disrespect, but um, another big topic. Brady struggled in the first game with his new team. He had two interceptions. One of them was a pick six. And like I said,
Oh
it
my
take it,
God.
it takes time to adjust. You can't expect, even though it's Tom Brady, you can't expect him to come in there and tear it up his first game. I wasn't expecting that, but
You
people,
saw how Arians was thrashing him.
yeah, I did see that. But I mean, then again, people did expect it because he was privately working out with all his teammates and stuff. So, but it's gonna take time still. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big Tom Brady fan, but I'm not gonna come out here and thrash him. Arian shouldn't be thrashing him either. But let's see how the chemistry works over time as the season goes along. Um, the Cardinals upset the reigning NFC champions. Hopkins had a big day, 14 catches, 151 yards. As expected. Like I said, best receiver in the league in my opinion. And Murray, he was tearing it up too. 321 total yards. 230 of those yards were passing. 91 of those were rushing. So, shout out to Murray, shout out to D Hop. Just keep proving everybody wrong. People don't think that they were gonna have the success right away, but coming out and knocking off the reigning NFC champions, that's big. And they're in a tough division, so just they need to keep putting in that work. The Cowboys couldn't get it done against the Rams. All I'm gonna say is
That was a good game
Browns,
though.
the Browns are gonna Brown. The Jets are gonna Jets, and the Cowboys are gonna Cowboys, man. Um, I feel
America's
like,
football team.
yeah, I feel like the Cowboys should have had won that game. There was that pass interference call that the Cowboys believe should have been against Ramsey, but I believe it was a push off. I believe that the receiver did push off Ramsey, so I do think it was a great call. But it's funny just to see the Cowboys lose again, man. I'm saying? I'm not a Cowboys fan, I don't want to get anyone triggered on here, but
Right, Money said another one bites the dust.
y'all keep coming every year. Y'all keep talking about some we them boys. We finna go to the Super Bowl. Dak this, Zeke this, Cooper that. Man, win the division before y'all come and talk to me about Zeke, Dak, Cooper, whoever. Because y'all lost the division to a Philadelphia Eagles team last year with no wide receivers.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost the division to the Washington football team. Come on.
Mm.
So y'all got to do better, man.
The
Jerry
Washington
Jones,
football.
Jerry Jones shouldn't be, what I'm saying, the owner, whatever. That man needs to get canned. Um, I don't want
This
to come
league
here and
is
just,
scared of.
yeah, I don't want to come here and, just bash the Cowboys, but I might have to pull my inner Stephen A. and come here and bash the Cowboys, man, because y'all embarrassing. I'm
Say it
sorry.
is what it is.
Man, y'all Cowboys fans, y'all need to get y'all team, man, because y'all out there looking sad. But the Rams aren't a bad football team, though. But y'all need to do better, man. Look, I need to check who they play next week, but let me check real quick. 'Cause if y'all lose, man, y'all cancel. Y'all playing the
Check it.
Falcons. If y'all don't beat the Falcons, y'all is canceled. They're not a bad football team, but y'all better come and beat them, or else I'm finna be on y'all. Yeah, that's all I'm finna. I'm finna leave it like that. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about Saquon. My man struggled against the Pittsburgh defense. My man Big Ben had more rushing yards than you. Now I'm not gonna come over
Imagine
here.
getting outran by a 40-year-old man.
Right, man. What's going on? But then again, Saquon is the heart of that team. You know what I'm saying? They really don't got nobody else, so I can't over.
It ain't that hard to stop just one person,
Yeah, but 6 yards, you let Big Ben outrush you? You hate to see it.
especially if you ain't getting no help.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday, bro. I feel like Saquon's a good running back, but I feel like overall he's not living up to the hype. But like I said, I expect sloppy play. Well, so we'll see what he does in the upcoming week. So I'm gonna hold on that, but we'll see. And the Tennessee Titans hang on versus Denver. Stephen
3 missed
Gostkowski.
field goals.
Man, this man missed. Well, it was like 4 field goals. Come on, man. You was over
Yeah,
there playing.
4 actually.
You was over there playing excellent from New England for many years, and you just want to go to a new team and just start missing stuff, man. Are you upset that you want the Tennessee Titans? Like, did somebody hurt your
But I
feelings?
ain't
Like,
gonna lie to you, that even like bigger bops and oops is Denver for calling no timeouts at all in the last 2 minutes.
yeah, um,
Then just threw the ball away, and then it was just to the point like, here, Drew Lock, just throw the ball to anybody's open. They put him in a real bad situation.
they did definitely, yeah. But man, it shouldn't have came down to Gostkowski hitting the game-winning field goal, because he should have made the other.
Real shit.
Because he should have made the other four.
The flow.
That's 12. That's 12 points that should have been on the board. The game should not have been as close
That's
as it is.
sad.
It's sad. Sad. I'm disappointed. Then, but Derrick Henry, was outstanding as usual. 116 yards rushing. That man's just
They
a
had him pretty
beast.
quiet the first half, low key.
Yeah, but he came out and just did his thing, man. That's the king, man. King Henry, man. My boy, he ain't giving up his throne yet. But I'm excited. Obviously, this first week of football was fantastic. I'm super excited to see what we get. Kicking off Thursday, Cleveland versus Cincinnati. Personally, I feel like that's gonna be a shit show. Um, two garbage teams, just to see who's gonna play worse. I
Y'all gonna
wouldn't,
see who plays first.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cincinnati gets the W. Actually, you know what? I got Cincinnati winning that football game. You know what? Let me just put it like that. Joe Burrow's gonna show
Joe
up.
Burrow taking it home.
You know what? I got Joe Burrow going for 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. So
Mm.
Cleveland, you're horrible. You're overrated. Do better. Baker, your time is coming to an end in Cleveland. OBJ, your time in Cleveland's coming to an end. Jarvis, your time might be coming to an end as well. The only person whose job I think is safe on that team is Nick Chubb and
Mm.
Austin Hooper because they signed him to
Miles Garrett too.
oh yeah, and him too, yeah. Everyone else, y'all time is coming to an end, man. Y'all got all this talent and ain't showing nothing for it. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. But, we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm excited for week 2, even though, it might be sloppy still, because like I said, no preseason. But I'm super excited though. I'm gonna be watching all those games, just looking forward to get you guys a week 2 recap. Just thank you guys for listening. Just keep showing love to our page. We're doing the best we can to make sure we get you guys great content and just giving you guys something interesting to listen to. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
all you have to say. Yeah. So we'll be back very soon with more NFL content. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys soon.